All right, Shane. Well, thank you for coming over.
Thank you for having me again.
Helping us transform this truck.
Yep.
Because everybody calls this the fridge.
Yep, I can see that. We actually just bought new appliances in our house, and it looks very similar, minus the nice off-road tires.
All right. So, is this your first Cybertruck that you've done?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
This is the first one I've even been up close to.
So how do you think this job will go? Is it going to be terrible? Is it going to be...
I think it's going to go pretty well. We'll
Okay.
see the fender flares come off, so we'll take those off. The mirrors come off.
So kind of the plastic
Yeah,
pieces.
the plastic stuff so we can get behind it. When we did, I think it was Baby Yoda, I didn't pull those off because the plastic clips are notorious for breaking off, especially on older vehicles. These, I won't say that they won't break off, but hopefully they won't break off. We'll call Elon if they do. But in general, it should be pretty easy.
Cool. And I also bought some center caps.
Oh, yeah.
That should arrive today. So
Nice.
if you don't mind, if you could add some center caps to that when you're done.
Yep.
That'd be perfect.
We can wrap.
And then let's talk about the wrap, because we really wanted to... This is July 4th, right?
Yep.
So ignore the flag in the background.
Never ignore the flag.
No, never ignore the flag. But we want this truck to represent America. It's built in Texas. It's really American engineering that went into it. So tell us about the concept. I mean, we wanted it to be the flag.
Yeah, we took the concept, I say we, I was kind of the middleman on this, so thank you Magnify Signs. Brandon and Magnify Signs took the design from yourself and Roman and ran with it and kind of came up with a flag design, sort of fireworks, space, everything. So I'll have to see it when it's all finished, but it's going to really pop.
So you said this is your first time up close with the truck, right? So here's a couple of things. There's a button down here in the center. You push it. Here's how this opens. So you can get at, are you going to try to go over the edges?
We're going to kind of approach that once we start taking it apart for cleaning and stuff. Normally what we would do on any, especially color change wraps, we would wrap the face of the panel, the edge of the panel, and behind the panel. With this being this stainless edge like this and it's machined or lasered, I'm not sure how they actually do it, the vinyl won't stick to this edge. So we'll have to make a call on what we can get to, because you have to be able to clean it and you have to put enough pressure on it to be able to do the backside. So color change wraps, all the guys that are doing those right now are wrapping all the way to the back, and we're going to try that with this. But with this being an imagery,
it's a design,
it may not lend itself that well to that. So we'll kind of make that call as we start in on it. Is this the thing that you got to get your arm back or it'll cut your hand off?
Oh, yeah.
I heard about that.
I want you to put next time, put your finger there, like this.
Yeah. Was it a hot dog you guys used or somebody did and they cut it off?
Or a cucumber you can put, no. What do you think about the overall design of it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you neutral about it?
Do you want me to be honest, or do you want me to be TFL friendly?
Well, pretty honest.
When they first came out, when they first talked about the concept and showed the concept, I despised it. When they started doing the prototypes, I still despised it. When I saw the first one on the road, I despised it less but hated it because the proportions are pretty good. And so in person, it looks better. But for me being such a traditionalist and a hot rod guy and a truck guy, it's not anything that I would ever drive. It's not anything that I really like, but I can totally see what the market on them is and why they exist. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole point of this thing was to be different, right? And they achieved it. But I know you, I mean, we've worked together for over several years, and I know you, how precise you are. So the fact that, this is up above this and that's not up above there, and the fact that this is sticking out, is it driving you crazy? Do you want to leave right now?
Yeah, it bothers me, for sure. Yeah, build quality looks like it needs some attention. Attention to detail that we put into our wraps was not the kind of attention to detail they put into the build, it looks like, and maybe they have some reasoning, but I'd like to know what it is.
Well, they probably wanted it out and on sale, right? That's part of it. But I mean, if you brought your guns, we could try shooting it also.
I would love to. Yeah, can we do that? Before we do the wrap. I don't want to shoot through the wrap, I don't want to shoot through the Cybertruck, but I don't want to shoot through the wrap.
Well, maybe that's for another video.
There we go. That'll make for a good video. I bet we'll get some views. We should do that.
All right.
All right, Shane, I'm super excited to see. Oh my God, that looks so good.
Ta-da.
Oh, wow, that is so great. I can't wait to get this on the road and get it in the 4th of July parade.
It can't be missed.
I can't tell you how bummed I am that Tommy's going to get to drive it in case in the 4th of July parade, but I'm going down to Florida for that week, so I won't be here. So tell me, obviously, Cybertrucks, are made of stainless steel, and you either love them or you hate them. But the great thing about them is you can make them your own. How hard is this to wrap?
It actually wasn't bad.
Yeah.
A little bit with the layout specific where we wanted things, but as far as putting the squeegee and vinyl to the stainless, really pretty straightforward.
Because this way you kind of make it your own,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how hard is it to take this off if somebody?
Pretty easy. Put a little heat, set it out in the sun, be relatively gentle with it, don't go crazy on it, but it'll come off. It's the same material. This is Avery 1105 Easy RS that we wrap a lot of cars with, so it's a very high quality wrap material, and so can be removed very easily with no residue.
And best of all, it protects it. Mm-hmm. Not that a truck like this needs protecting, but still, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So kind of show me what you did on the little boo-boo that we did to
I was
it.
on the way up here the other day, and I thought I had a great idea for Tommy. He's not here to rub it in, so he'll have to see it through the video. But we fixed your little bang up there.
Yeah, I think that's great. I think all the cars should just get Band-Aids when things break. It would be a lot easier and a lot cheaper than taking them into the body shop, huh?
Right. Just stick a Band-Aid on it as long as you have your logo.
Yeah. So, I was talking to you before, and Tommy has a friend who wraps cars, and he said the hardest car to wrap is like a Cobra because it's so curvy. Mm-hmm. And I would think that this is the exact opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, I've wrapped, haven't wrapped Cobra, I've wrapped Volkswagen Beetles, smart cars, Mini Coopers. Those are all pretty complicated. Front bumpers on a lot of cars. This is pretty easy.
Is that because they're round and it's hard to get the vinyl to kind of form around a round object versus a flat object?
And especially with the design, when it's a printed image like this as opposed to a color change wrap where you have to get it like this fender, it would be a great example. Uh-huh. You have to wrap something that's round, but the design has to flow with it, and then you have to stretch the vinyl a little bit and make the design flow. So.
Wow. So what's the hardest part of this? Is it taking off the trim?
No, actually, I got to give them credit. The engineers did a great job making this stuff removable, so it was pretty easy to take off. Taking off the mirrors was not a little more challenging, but I've taken off way worse mirrors than that.
Okay.
So we pulled fender flares, we pulled all the hardware underneath, we pulled the mirrors off, we pulled the weather stripping off. But it was pretty straightforward.
And on these parts, you didn't wrap it around, right? You just wrapped it over.
Yeah, so. I was a little concerned with how rough some of the backsides of these are. And I know guys are doing color change wraps where they are wrapping all the way around it, but I've seen a lot of issues over the years with vinyl peeling, especially in off-road vehicles where it takes a lot of abuse. And it is going to stay on this way as opposed to stay on for a little while and then peel off and start looking bad from the edges.
Well, I love the American flag in the background,
the
American flag in the foreground.
Couldn't have a better backdrop.
And one of the reasons, besides taking it to the 4th of July parade, we wanted to do this is somehow people don't remember or, comprehend that Tesla is actually one of the most American of all companies, right?
True.
So,
why not pay homage to that?
Yeah, maybe that's because, Mr. Musk is from South Africa.
Right.
But the company, the employees, the people, this is built proudly in Texas.
Yeah, that's really great that we can say that and we get to be a part of it.
And I want to say it's one of the more American trucks. I think I was looking at some stats, and it's like 65% North American content, right?
That's impressive.
Because like GM builds a lot of trucks, Ford does, and some are built in America, but some are built in Mexico.
Right.
This, Lone Star State.
Yep. Right, and wrapped in America to boot, so I'm glad that we could help contribute.
Howdy, folks. Nathan here, and I'm standing right outside of TFL headquarters, and this is the garage, and inside the garage, Roman says he has a surprise for me, which I have not seen yet. I've already seen this Model A, so I don't think it's that. Anyway, he's going to show me right now something that he wants to get my opinion on. So we're about to see. So go ahead, guys, open up the garage. So it's a Cyber what? Oh, God, no. Well, it is a little patriotic.
What do you think?
It's unexpected.
Oh, come on. Isn't this cool? This is going to be the coolest Cybertruck in the entire country, my man.
It's eye-catching, for sure. I don't recommend that you drive this in any other country.
So you know what this reminds me of?
Huh.
You know the guys who do South Park, right?
Yeah.
They did a movie, right?
Yeah.
You know what they said in that movie?
Oh yeah, America.
America.
Yeah. Yeah. That's well. Hey, look, this thing is built here. I mean, it was built in Texas. You don't get more American than that.
All right, come on, dude. We need one more thing to make this complete. We gotta go by. All right.
All right.
Take it for a ride. We're gonna do the official first drive. Let the world see the Cybertruck. And dude, we need a name for this thing.
Yeah. Okay. I guess Yankee or possibly Doodle. Because we're Ben and Franklin.
Cyber. What's the most patriotic thing you could think of? That's not political, okay?
That's not political?
Yeah.
We'll call it apple pie.
Apple. Chevrolet.
Why not? Apple pie. That's pretty good.
Let us know what you think. Should we call the Cybertruck apple pie? I kind of like it. You know, our last truck was blueberry.
Why not apple pie?
Yeah, I like that. Let us know in the comments what you think. All right, let's go for a ride and let's go show the world what we created.
I don't know if I want to.
Oh, you have to. All right, Nathan. Our first outing in apple pie.
I kind of like it. I don't know.
What do you think? You think people like it or you think they'll hate it? You think they'll think it's like too much?
What, the flag or the name? The decoration or the name?
Both.
That's a really good question. I would say that a lot of people are going to be like, okay, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
But there are an awful lot of people that wrap their vehicles in a very similar type of livery, right?
Well, here's the thing. You know, a lot of people wrap their Cybertrucks in like matte black,
sure,
or some outrageous color like, you know, like pink. And I want to do something that was, you know, kind of reminiscent of where this truck is built,
sure,
and what the company is. Like I say, I don't think most people know that Tesla is an American company.
Yeah, yeah.
And the truck's built in Texas.
In Texas, yeah.
I'm looking around, seeing if people are looking at us.
Well, they're going to car. You know, some people might actually slam into trees, paying attention and looking at this a bit much. It's a rolling billboard for patriotism.
Yeah, and I think it's appropriate with the 4th of July. Just, you know, a little bit over a week away. All right, my man, I got what we needed. An American flag to hit me in the side of the head and a Colorado flag.
Yeah.
You want to wrap that so we can attach it to the old apple pie?
Yeah. Did you bring a drill and a sawzall?
Didn't bring a drill, sawzall, or duct tape.
If we use metal screws, they'll hold up really nicely.
How about wood screws? You think we should just wood screw it into the truck?
All right, wait, hold on. Alex, is this done right? Remove. It's been years for me. Or Cole, I should really ask. Oh, so it ripped. Yeah, that's more like me. For crying out loud. What are they sealing this against?
I don't know.
Nuclear war?
I'm gonna attach this to this.
Lady gave us either a high five or that was something else. Never mind.
Was it something else?
I think it was something else.
Really?
I don't know.
What is it with people? If you have an opinion, people, let us know.
Well, they are. Go ahead and guide that right.
Hey!
How you doing, TFL guys?
Hey, how are you?
How's it going?
No, thanks. What do you think of our 4th of July Rab truck?
It's pretty cool.
You like it?
Nice, yeah.
Where are you trying to figure out if people like it or hate it?
The Cybertrucks are a bit
Too much? Polarizing?
a little bit.
Yeah.
They're cool, but I don't know how cool.
Cybertruck. Yeah, America. Yeah.
Far out.
All right.
Thanks, bro. We're gonna cause a car accident in the parking lot in McGuffin. So
All right.
just
Well, let's
so
take it back to the office.
Yeah. We're gonna get even more honks with the. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. All right. Well, we have a before and after shot here. So before, after. I like after. I think it, it looks. What do you think?
We may have gone a little overboard, but it's okay.
We wrapped it for the 4th of July. Yeah.
Not everybody's as enthusiastic as you are, Roman. That's just FYI.
Well, look at there's the old one. There's the unwrapped wrap. I think this looks so much better. And I'm a little bit jealous of Case and Tommy because they get to drive it in the parade. I think it's going to be the star of the parade, Nathan.
Yeah, and it's better them than a bunch of old men.
Yeah, well, we're not that old, dude. But, look, at the end of the day, whether you like it or hate it, you have to admit, America, yeah!
What he said.